Hi guys, Togger here with a new video, and this video will be my BG video about Destruction Warlock. I will do more videos about the Destruction Warlock, of course, but also Arms Warrior, and I'm leveling other characters so I can also cover those classes or specs, but I'm going to still make videos about Arms, and I'm still going to make videos about Destruction. So let's start right away about the build. I've made a guide video about Destruction Warlock, so it will be in the description and also in the comments, so you can always try to learn Destruction with me. And you can then see the build that I'm playing, but I'm going to show you right now. I'm also going to comment below the loadout code and how do you add the loadout code whenever you can actually do the talents, I would say. So you choose your build, you can see import, and then you can just copy and paste the code from the comments into this, and then you can put a name and you're good to go. So this is the build. I've already explained in my guide video why I'm playing the Ritual of Ruin with a Burn to Ashes, with Madness of the Ajakir. We have also Chaos Incarnate with Summon Infernal with 2 points into Crashing Chaos. We could put a point less into Explosive Potential, so I can put it in Avatar of Destruction, but I like to have many conflags, I would say, to help me at least cast spells much more often with a faster cast speed with backdraft, so I really like it. And overall it just feels alright. Like in arenas I'm doing so much better with this build. With a Shadow Priest, for example, you do 2s with it, or you do 3v3, and you have huge success because you are actually going to give the options to the enemy to actually choose their poison, right? We are playing with half mastery, half haste. So you see my stats, I have 38% mastery and 14% haste. But of course with Immolate you can have more mastery, because you can just have a haste proc because of it. So I'm going to, of course, begin to kill the little Garden Druid, but he pops his CD, so I'm going to go to the other guys. I'm going to pop my CDs to actually do a lot of damage right now. Look at this. I'm going to kill the Garden Druid, actually. I think it's a great target to kill since it's very annoying. Alright, he's dead. Huge damage. So you already see the Frost Mage also did like so much damage. In general, you're going to do like ravages in BGs. You're going to enjoy your time because you will have a lot of like Chaos Bolt damage, especially you're playing with full mastery. That 38% is a full 38% increased damage towards Chaos Bolt, and that's actually fantastic. So I'm going to pop off. Of course, this build is not only for Chaos Bolt, it also works for Incinerate. And we have a subscriber, Look Sir 89. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are doing fantastic in this BG, actually. I think it will be a very short BG. I'm going to use my Death Coil and kill him really quickly. I'm gonna pop my Immolate on multiple targets so I can have the haste buff. Don't forget to amplify Curse of Weakness on the Feral so it doesn't crit. And we are good to go. Amplify Curse with Curse of Weakness is something that you should apply most of the time, because it's really like annoys a lot of melees. Like Fury Warriors, they like to crit, but if they are not able to crit even through recklessness, well, people are going to actually have a bad time. You already see the amounts of damage I'm producing as a Destruction Warlock. It's actually insane. They unfortunately don't really have a lot of gear, so it's very hard to show and to showcase the spec. But if the BG is too short, I might make the video with 2 BGs, right? So I can showcase the video a bit better to my viewers. Like, Destruction Warlock is insanely fun. It's hard to play though. It's very hard to play. In BGs it's a bit easier because again they are not going to focus on you all the time. But I mean, the damage is so free sometimes. Like I pop my CDs, Fireblood with the unused trinket, and even whenever they pop their DRs, it's not enough to survive versus me. So I'm going to right away go for... Never mind. Okay, he kicked me on Shadow, which means that I can freely cast this. I'm going to fear them. Okay, he's stuck with me. So, Chaos Bolt, fear them again, into a stun, into a immolate, into a Curse of Weakness, Amplify Curse, and he is dead. Alright. I think I'm going to burst him real quickly. So he's dead. In general, as a Destruction Warlock, you will see in arenas it will be very hard. If you're playing versus a lot of melees. If you're playing in solo shuffle, you will probably get most of the attention, which is bound to happen, let's be honest. Destruction Warlock being free cast is often like an instant lost game for them, so they will probably focus you all the time. But I will make videos on how you can actually avoid a lot of damage, but also just avoid the focus. And if you're kiting very well, it becomes a bit better. It will become a second nature. You'll see kiting is much more important whenever you're playing a... I'm going to run away very quickly. See ya. Oh, I failed there. I'm going to fear him. I'm going to die. But it's alright. So you see, whenever you get focused by multiple guys, it becomes very hard to actually cast, and you do start with panicking because you don't really have a lot of options, right? You can fear, you can stun, you can soul burn into TP or soul burn gateway like I did right now. But if they have a lot of mobility, which to be honest a lot of melees have, you will see that it becomes a bit harder to actually perform, right? But the good thing is, in trees, if you can choose your own partner, it becomes a lot easier to actually manage to get focused. Because if you play with a Shadow Priest, and he plays like a more instant damage build and not a dot build, you become very lethal, right? So I'm going to Death Coil into a bit of a burst with Fire Blood. I'm going to stun him whenever I can. Okay, I'm gonna fear him into Curse of Weakness. Like amplified Curse of Weakness. I'm going to kill him really quickly. Instant incinerate. And a conflag. And he's dead. Where is my pet, by the way? My pet is gone. My pet. I don't see my pet. Anyways, let's find some people to kill. We don't want to do 1v3 or 1v4 because we don't have the CDs for it. He doesn't have gear, unfortunately, so it's very hard to actually showcase my stuff. I think he's going to die. I'm gonna... Sometimes you can also just spam Shadowburn. Just enjoyable to actually do instant damage. Okay, double Death Coil, Mortal Coil. I'm gonna do Chaos Bolt into Chaos Bolt and to another conflag, and people just should drop really soon. So I did a little fake cast, helps me a ton, and I will have a shorter Chaos Bolt going to Shadowburn spam them. And look at this, the damage. So I'm going to explain something that I also explained into the guide video. A little bonus on this video, right? Chaos Incarnate gives you full mastery benefit on Chaos Bolt and Shadowburn. And you have a lot of ways to actually improve your damage on Chaos Bolts, because you have the proc, you have the immolate that gives also some damage to your Shadowburn. And just in general, like your conflag does more damage. If you're doing a conflag, you have a buff from this talent. And sometimes you have a buff for your Shadowburn, and your Shadowburn will crit for something like 40k. And mind you, 40k on a instant cast is actually very good. Not a lot of classes can do that. So I did a little Chaos Bolt there. Shadowburn spam, and he's dead. I'm going to Curse of Weakness, Curse of Exhaustion. And he might try to get away, but I'm going to... Never mind, my gateway doesn't work. Well, my pet needs to come back because else I cannot mount Still cannot mount. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to already start putting the exhaustion on him. That's annoying. Try to also fake cast. Fake casting helps a ton. We don't play with the actual recognition, but you see, whenever you have a bit of time, you're going to do some insane amount of damage, right? It's actually insane. Instant incinerate, shadow burn, and you're golden. I'm super slowed, so I will need to have my fire blood to actually like keep me juicy. All right. It's 2-0. I think we are not going to win 3-0, so which is good for the video. So I have a longer video for you guys showcasing the Destruction Warlock. I will also showcase it in arenas whenever we have a solo shuffle. I'm going to show you how you can maybe perform on your Destruction Warlock, right? So look at this damage. I'm gonna fear him. I'm gonna spam fear him because I don't have shards. Alright, incinerate. Okay. I'm gonna do the casting circle so I cannot be stopped. I'm going to do a few chaos bolts here and there. Okay, chaos bolt. I'm gonna kill the guardian druid. I don't have my pet. It doesn't matter. Like right now I'm going to shadow burn, like chaos bolt spam to actually kill people. Unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of like adversity, so it means that the games are going to be very short, but it's all right. I'm going to kill the guardian druid really fast with this. So a guardian druid doesn't really pose a problem for a destruction warlock because you do so much damage that the self heal that you can produce as a guardian druid is not really a problem, right? So I'm going to mass curse people, but they are all slowed. I'm going to run away once I can. I cannot click on the portal, of course. Thank you. I hate whenever it does that. Like I cannot perform correctly if the portal is not clickable. But we managed to kill everyone here. I don't know if you guys like those kinds of videos where we stomp BGs. To be honest, it's my first BG. Like I tried to make a video. Sometimes it is a stomp, but I don't really want to share a 2 minutes video. But like this is also a stomp from our way, so I don't know if it's also a good watch for people. But especially with those little HPs, like 160k is really low. Like HP wise, I do 2 chaos bolts and they die, right? So that's unfortunate. There is a demon hunter right here. I'm going to slow him a lot. Chaos bolt into another chaos bolt, into another chaos bolt, into big damage from Shadowburn, and he's dead. I'm gonna do that. Never mind. I'm not gonna waste a shard on him. I'm gonna fear him. Never mind. Alright, let's run away super quickly. We're tanky though. Hoppa. So we created a bit of distance for us to actually run away. So if you are putting a TP on yourself and you're trying to run away, it's the best possible action you can have to do versus a DH and a Fury Warriors. Again, it's very hard to sometimes run away from them because they have Spear of Bastion or they have like a lot of micro CC or they have a slow and such. But whenever you can do that and you have a soul burn available, you can also just soul burn into Demonic Circle. You take your gateway if you want, and then you can just pop your TP from soul burn and you are like not rootable, not snareable. So it becomes very hard for them to actually catch you up because you always have your curse of exhaustion, right? I'm gonna fear him because I don't wanna. like damaged, and this is probably just a kill. Yeah, I mean, it's very hard for me sometimes to post like videos like this, because obviously it's always fun to have like 28 and 1. It's it's a bit of a murder, right? But it just showcases the potential that the Destruction Warlock has with this build. The damage itself is quite like similar, even if they have like more HP. You kind of kill into like someone into 3 Chaos Bolts if you have enough time to do a Mortal Coil or a Fear or a Great Stun, and you have like a Shadow Priest friend in 2s or in 3s. They can set you up very, very easily, so you can do that amount of damage also in arenas or in solo shuffle. Now in solo shuffle you don't really choose your allies, you don't choose your enemies, so sometimes it's very hard to actually perform, but you will see whenever the solo shuffle ranked is coming out, so it will be this week. We are going to do a lot of videos around that with my Arms Warrior, with my Destruction Warlock, and I want to do a healer video too with my Resto Shaman, but I need to, again, I need to test Solo Shuffle with a Resto Shaman. I didn't do that in pre-patch, I didn't do that on the beta as well, so we will see how it goes. But again, thank you for watching this video, I really appreciate you. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. If you like PvP content, guides, tips, BG videos, arena commentary videos, please subscribe to the channel and you'll see a lot of these videos. So be sure to stay safe. We will catch each other very soon in a next video. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the